Today I'm talking to my 12th house placement collective, okay? This is like a big congratulations and it's like a well done type video, okay? I feel like this collective has overcome some very big difficulties, and it feels like these difficulties happened from like very early on into like young adulthood time frame, right? Like these difficulties, there was a lot back to back to back to back before you were even an adult, right? Or maybe it's like a young adult time, but this is like before your 30s, and like way before your 30s is what it feels like to me. And these 12th house placements can be so difficult, right? This is my deeply spiritual collective. This is my collective that has depth. You have a deep inner world, okay? You can be an empath, feel everything, but like it feels to me like there is a major throat chakra clearing that has taken place in this collective, and you are now so able and willing to speak your truth no matter what. No matter what anybody else says, right? You are speaking your truth, and it's freeing, okay? I feel like you have come to terms with being okay without following traditional norms, right? These are my peeps that don't necessarily have a 9-to-5, or maybe you still have one and you don't want one, right? You are taking a different path than a lot of people we see, around us. And so like I'm a part of the 12th house collective as well. Like I have 12th house placements. I get it, right? And this collective has rose above so much bullshit, right? And it happened early on in life, and it's like now you're at this point where you've like cleansed, cleared, worked through all of this stuff to where like now this is like a pivotal and an exciting and like a magical time in life, because I was getting that song from Katy Perry, By the Grace of God, and it's like I pulled myself out from the gutter, looked in the mirror, and decided to stay. Like, I mean, this collective has been down and out at points in life, and yet you have this inner fire, this inner like nudge that you don't stop and you don't stay down, right? It's like you went through this dark night of the soul or whatever it was for you, and like you looked at your stuff and you worked on it, and you just like keep getting better. You come out in the light, right? And then maybe something else happens and you go back in your cave, right? And you're like, I'm not gonna let this get me down. It's just like you just keep going, right? No matter what life throws at you, because you know in your gut, in your heart, that it will be okay, that you will get through it, and that each thing happens for a purpose, right? It's not happening to you, it's happening for you so that you can learn something, and you have learned so much. And this message is honestly just like a congratulations. I feel like this collective has had mental health struggles as well, right? And now you're at a point where you are tender, loving, and caring towards yourself and your mental health. You do things that support your highest good when it comes to mental health. You're in a good spot, right? You don't just brush it under the rug. You don't just let it go. You aren't toxic. Like I mean, of course we're all human, but like you just don't like to put your shit on other people, and you move through it, and then you just keep going, and you keep getting better, and you keep getting better, and you keep getting better, and it is beautiful. And I just want to say congratulations. Also, let's pull a card. I don't want this video to be too long. I was also getting the other song from Katy Perry, The International Smile. So if you feel called, listen to the song International Smile and By the Grace of God from Katy Perry. Okay, so we're getting, you know your truth, you're speaking your truth, your what is this, your base chakra, your root chakra, your base chakra, whatever you want to call it, is stable, it's strong, and it is thriving is what I'm getting. And you're speaking your truth, and you have so much awareness now, right? You know so much more about yourself, you know so much more about the outside world, your inner world and your outer world, and they're like working together, right? Because it feels like your inner world is now reflecting, your outer world is now reflecting positively because of how much growth that you have done on the inside, right? Because what we feel on the inside gets projected to us on the outside, and it feels like you are in such a good spot. So this is just another confirmation for you. And look what was on the bottom of the deck, throat chakra, like we were talking about. Just an extra confirmation that that throat chakra is working well. All right, let's get you one more and we'll get you moving. See, okay, so you have a loyal heart, right? You are loyal to self, honestly, loyal to the people around you as well, but it's like you're just not gonna give up. You do not give up. You keep going no matter what life throws your way, okay? And also community. So perhaps you have a beautiful community around you. Perhaps more community is coming towards you. Whatever that is for you, it is so beautiful. And this is so exciting. And they're just saying to imagine, right? Manifest what you want. You're in a beautiful spot. Make sure that you're speaking what you want to see in this new exciting chapter of life. Because the hard stuff, most of the hard stuff, I would say 99% of the hard stuff is done and over with, right? So like it's only up from here. Of course, life has its ups and downs, but the hard struggles and difficulties for this collective was like in earlier life. That's what it feels like. So it's smooth sailing from here. Of course, there'll be ups and downs, but like nothing like you and I have seen in the past is what it feels like. So this is wonderful. I'm so excited for you. High five, keep going. You're amazing. I love you. If you need anything, reach out. I would be more than happy to work with you. All of my information is down below and in my bio. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye for now.